Hello guys, this is Money Grind here. So I finally bought some bitcoins. Enjoy. So hello guys, I finally bought some bitcoins today. So why? Because if we can see from our graph here, so our first support line has finally been breached. So I bought some bitcoins at around 57k. So definitely I'll bought more after it breaches the second support line. So how will bitcoins trend from now on? Will it touches our second support line? So I definitely hope so. So because I still want to buy more bitcoins, but let's see whether it can breaches our second support line, shall we? So this is how I always picture how the price movement on the market is. So first we have two armies standing face to face. So on one side we have the bulls, brave and ever the optimist. On the other side we have the bears, very ever the pessimist, but always a force to be reckoned with. During the bull run, the bulls are the stronger ones, so they charge us fast ahead until something happens. So there's always a catalyst that causes the price to plunge. So it may be the infrastructure bills, or it may be something else. We don't know, but it doesn't matter here because the chart reflects everything. So if we trust the chart, so if you look at the chart, so here something happened. So maybe it's the infrastructure bill, but it causes the price to break off from its rising trend. So afterwards, so we have the bears here. From here we can see that the bulls and the bears are both fighting for supremacy. So after the first breakdown, the bulls fought back, they tackled the bears, so they win back a little, but we can see that they are not strong enough. So basically what happened next is that we have the bears fury swipe the bulls back down into its previous low. So now we have the bulls is fighting back, but uh, I don't think they have enough strength to win the battles yet. So the trends are definitely going to continue to trend down. So this is further supported by the oscillator. So we can see that for six, well, actually for traders they usually use a different numbers for RSI, but TA works because a majority of the people follows the same rule. So if this is what Binance, I'm using Binance, but if this is what the default value Binance preferred, then my argument is that most people would probably be sticking to this value. So I think that is better for us to use the default value in order to judge the market movement. So if we look at the RSI indicates that the overall trend is still bearish. So this is further supported by the MACD. So if we look at here, the trend is also bearish here. So basically we have both indicator supporting our bearish assessments, and on top of that we can see that the MACD shows that the price of bitcoins is no longer overbought, and this is also supported by the RSI. In fact, I think the RSI is nearing the oversold territory for its short-term price movement. So maybe it will go up a little bit as we can see here, but not much, definitely not enough to win these wars between the bulls and the bears. The bears are definitely the stronger one here. So what about ETH? So if we see the chart for ETH, so we can see that the wars between the bulls and bears is also going on here. So here we have the bears winning the battles, but the bulls fought back, tackling the bears, but the numbers are definitely not enough to win against the bears. So they got fury swiped by the bears down, and then they charge back. But as we can see here, definitely they are still not strong enough to win. and we can see that it has actually breached our first support line, so at $4,100. I have still not buy in for it yet because I prefer more margin of safety for my purchase, so I'm definitely aiming for the second support line at around 3,600, and we'll definitely buy once it hits this level. So if we use the Fibonacci retracement by Binance, so if we look at the value by Binance, we can see that it doesn't differ much from our value. So maybe it's a bit off for our second support line, but I think our support line is okay. So let's stick with our support line here because I don't see too much difference between value shown by Binance and our value. So let's go to the RSI indicator here, shall we? So if we look at the indicator, so we can see that the price accelerated upward, but the overall trend is still bearish for this indicator, and this is also supported by the MACD. So it's looking good. It's looking good. It's trading downward, so good buying chance for those who want to jump in. But I think that overall we should wait a little bit more, at least until it hits the second support line before we jump in the market, because we still have a long way to go down. So this is where I see the market will throw up all the profit it had in the previous bull run, about 3,200, and we are still 1/3. So for the moving price, based on current price movement, it will definitely hit our second support line in a couple of days or weeks time. So let's be patient here and observe how the market will go. Hopefully it will trend in our favor, but let's be patient here. So this would be all for today's updates. Please subscribe and smash the like button if you find value in this video. Leave us a comment down below if you have any other topics or coins that you would like us to cover, and we may cover it in the next video. And cheers, and until next time!